Well, hello, my Instacart slash gig working community. How are you doing? My name is Sarah, and this is Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. And I'm going to see if I can change the name to Gig Pearls of Wisdom because there's just so many other facets and nuggets here. So, thank you for all your new um, subscribing. And if you're here from my interview with Jen on the Go, thank you for being here. It's just fun. And I promised on Friday that today's video would be about two other gig um, places that you could sign up and perhaps do something. I don't know. The first one's Dumpling. And Dumpling is, I only got as far as paying the 19.99. I might do it in the fall. Right now, my plate is full with grocery store stuff and what I do with Instacart, Uber people, not really Uber Eats or DoorDash through the summer. The traffic just makes a $3 trip ridiculous. I mean, some there's some gray matter left that says, is it really worth it to drive 15 minutes to pick up that Starbucks to deliver it 20 minutes for $3, tip included? Or even if it's up to 10, it's like an hour gig trip, $10. Not sure that's worth it, right? I don't need a CPA to tell me you might want to reconsider what you're doing. So, these are just a couple of little things. Dumpling is, it looks like, sounds like an app where you put together shopping for people and you'll build your own personal, personal bunch of people that you shop for. And somehow they figured out the payment and the logistics and how you go about doing it. Now, I don't know if you have to hustle to get the people there or if they find you. Not sure. I'm not sure if it's just something that you give a link to somebody that say, hey, you ever do personal shopping? I have that happen for me. And with Dumpling, you could probably do it. I believe that we gig people are pretty inventive and pretty motivated and pretty just willing to try something. Hey, 20 bucks? I've wasted more than that on many things, like, dumb foods that I've bought and things that I've had to throw out. So, anyway, Dumpling. I love the name. But I always think of Dimples on Demand doing dumpling. How cute would that be? Maybe she already does. But anyway, there's one of the gigs. The other one is Point Pickup. PDPPUP. Peepup. And you can download the app. I downloaded the app, signed all up, and I did a job that very day. So that's where, when you have places like where I work, where you have the in-store shopper, drive up and go, maybe even Stop and Shop does it. This is through Shaw's slash Albertsons Star Market. When you shop, and our code at Shaw's is 3PL. And that means a third party vendor is going to show up and get that and deliver it. So I've done it a few times. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. And when you think of shopping for 20 items for $2 tip for $9, why not make that $9 batch delivery? It's already been shopped. You load it in your car. And yeah, I don't know what day payday is, but I made $41 last week doing 3 trips with them. So it was worth it. So that is Point Pickup, and give that one a try. So it's been fun. I did my interview with Jen, as most of you, or maybe a lot of you saw. I got some new subscribers, and it was a fun interview, and it was a half hour that just went by like that. And we both had our cuppa. Mine was hot, Wicked Joe's organic French roast, and hers had ice cubes in it, so it was an iced coffee. But she did say it was from Starbucks. So anyway, we did that interview and it was fun. And the feedback that people like Jen um, like um, Joe Gig and trying to think of the other gig guy that I like. Gig Life. Yeah, he's fun too. And Instacart dude. I'm sure we all get feedback on how to do things better, what works for us, what works for them. Little vents, and definitely the slowdown is here because I hear from people in Florida, in California, in the middle of the country, and one in Newport, which is like 90 miles away from me in Rhode Island. And it definitely has slowed down. So we need to figure out something, right? It just that you don't want that panic of like, I'm not making enough money, I'm not going to be able to cover my bills. And I always squirrel away money for taxes so that there won't be any surprises there. Plus I have a CPA, so that's always a pretty hefty chunk of change too. So I always filter off with my whatever income I have for the week to put that aside, so that's a nut that's covered. I also put in money towards gas. I have a gas account. I have Capital One, and I have all different, auto expense, car payment, gas. So there's always a little something, something going into these accounts. So I always have, reserves that I can pull on for those slow weeks because they seem to be happening. And being in the store more now with the drive up and go and then being a cashier as well, tons of people, tons of men. It's definitely retirement community. And I see tons of men shopping. And one yesterday he loved the idea of drive up and go, but he liked picking his own bakery, he liked picking his own produce, he liked going to the deli and picking out the meats. So he probably won't do it, but he loved the concept of it. But his cart looked like an Instacart shopper, right? And I'm saying hi to Sabrina. She's an Instacart shopper. And we started chatting up a storm. And I told her to watch me. And I saw her a second time and she said she signed up for me. And I said, well, comment so I know you're here, right? So anyway, she was sweet and she does Instacart and, loves it. And which is nice. Most of us love our work. I do see couples shopping. I do see people with children shopping. None of my business. I do see what I thought were bots. None of my business. I'm just remaining whatever. So I was doing a drive up and go shop with my big cat. And yesterday, and there's my tenant. I have two rental properties, and one of them works at another Shaw's down the street. And my store needed help, and she happens to be talented with everything. And so she came over, and I guess she's going to be there today while I do my cashiering. And those, when you see people in the aisles and they seem to have that little UPC code and they're putting it in that little thing, she was doing that yesterday, and I think she's doing it today. But it was so funny to run into like my tenant and we're both doing the same thing. And it's like, she said, I saw the name Sarah Pearl. And I said, there's not too many Sarah Pearls, are there? And so it was cute. So everything continues. And I don't think I'm working at the store tomorrow and the next day. So I will begin with the morning rush hour of Uber with passengers. It just is too lucrative not to, in my Edge. And then I switch over to the Camry and do, Instacart, point pickup. I guess those are the only two right now. So I'm making it work and tucking money away. I don't mind the 7-day-a-week hustle. I love what I do, so it doesn't feel like work, right? It feels like, ooh, ooh, another 20, ooh, another 25, ooh, even 10. And I get excited because at the end of the week, that's what matters to me. There are some things I won't do, but she won't do that. And it's like DoorDash and pretty much Uber Eats for the summer. It's just not worth it. It'd be different if I worked maybe the night shift where you're getting, more pricey restaurants. But I seem to do franchise and then that, like Chipotle, which is like one up, Panera, one up. It's like, slow casual dining. I don't know. It's got a term. So it's not like fast food, but it's like, you know, the next level up. And so I will go back to those in the fall when when driving to get the food and driving to deliver the food and then driving back into the area of picking up food where the franchises are makes sense. But for right now, it's just too crazy. So that's how I'm rolling. I noticed that Instacart was dropping batches around 6 a.m. So maybe some of the stores are opening up at 6 a.m. They were open, or they are open from 6 to 7 for seniors, but I don't think they drop batches for that time because you'd still have to be over 60. Did I tell you I got catted? Not catted, but they said, "Are you over 60?" It's like, hell yeah, I'm 70. Laughed. So, anyway, it all continues. I love what I do. I was delighted to find out about point pickup. I'm very intrigued by Dumpling. If you've done Dumpling or are doing Dumpling, I thought of this guy and he tipped. So it was a double tip. It was one of those he tipped high in the app. I delivered the food. Gorgeous, beautiful home on a marsh, beautiful water, sun, green, Cape Cod, swimming pool, summer home. And he said, "Do you do personal shopping? Because we'd love to have you. We get, we have somebody going all the time." And it's like, damn, if I was doing Dumpling, I could have signed him up. But anyway, just little food choices or shopping choices for consideration. You never know, right? So enjoy your day, be motivated, be chilled, enjoy what you do. It shows. Smiling through the texts. Forget about Instacart. There's no shopper support there. So do the best you can with what you got and multi app and comment below. I love to read your comments and comment back. Thank you so much for being here. This has been Sarah, Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. Bye bye for now.